Let me express to you this newest spoken offering from me to you. It's the pocketbook concept. What if I told you you've been letting people reach into a place God never gave them permission to touch? What if I told you your whole life has been shaped by hands that never should have had access? What if I told you you've been carrying a pocketbook you didn't even know belonged to you? Before I explain it, you need to understand this. Something holy has been living inside you, and you've been treating it like it's common. Every woman, every man, every young person, all of us, were created with a sacred space inside, a place where identity rests, where purpose breathes, where truth waits for us to slow down long enough to hear it. I call it the pocketbook. Not because it's cute, not because it's feminine, but because everybody understands the weight of something you don't hand to just anybody. Here's the analogy. A pocketbook is personal. You keep it close. You guard it. You don't let strangers reach inside. Men would call it a wallet. Same difference. Your inner life is the same way. Your heart, your mind, your spirit, your convictions, your wisdom, your identity. In Proverbs 4:23, it says, above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. God is telling you plainly, what I placed in you is valuable. Treat it like it matters. In Genesis 2:22, it says, woman was formed with intention, crafted, shaped, designed with purpose. Your inner life was never an accident. In Proverbs 31:10, it says, who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. That's not flattery. That's valuation. God is saying you are rare, you are costly, you are not common. But life teaches us something different. Life teaches us to hand our pocketbook to people who never earned trust, to let culture rearrange our values, to let pain redefine what we protect, to let trauma whisper lies about our worth. And somewhere along the way, we stop guarding what God told us to keep sacred. Chastity in this teaching isn't about just sexuality. It's about purity of purpose, purity of identity, purity of intention, purity of what you allow into your sacred space. Stewardship isn't about money. It's about managing your inner world with wisdom. What you think, what you feel, what you believe, what you allow, what you release, what you protect. When you understand the pocketbook concept, you stop living from reaction and start living from identity. You stop giving away what God told you to guard. You stop letting people withdraw from a place they never invested in. You stop treating your heart like it's common. Because it isn't. It's sacred. And God trusted you with it. So now the question becomes, what have you been allowing into your sacred space that God never gave permission to enter?